Good morning, welcome back, happy Friday. I hope you've all had a wonderful week. Today we're going to work with some wax seals. We're going to make some with the pellets, and I have my hot glue guns ready, and I was asked by a few people if I would show my process on what I do. So I'm going to show that to you now. So I have everything prepared. I have this it's one of those hot, cold, beaded material things that's got all the little beads inside. And I have my two, these are the two that I'm using. One's a rose, one's a bee. And I just have it sitting on top. And that's just to help ease the wax off of them. It works quite good. We're going to try some little pieces of ephemera inside them. And I put some, I don't know how this one's going to work, but there's this blue sparkly glue stick I put in there. I've never used a glue stick, so I'm just saying that right now, but it's going to be fun to try. And then I just have my glue gun with the regular glue in it. So, and I just did a couple here, and they don't always work out. And I mean, that's okay too, because they can still be used. You know, and if you write letters and you send letters through the mail, how wonderful would that be to put a wax seal onto the closure and put your own wax seal on there? That'd be so awesome. I have some metallic marker pens that came with the pellets. And I have a couple other different glue sticks here. I don't know if we'll use them. Some other tops of stamps to use. So yeah, let's just have a play. And I mean, these are great for journaling cards. You can put them on your tags. You can add them into your journals. I'm going to grab a couple things here, and then we'll put a few of the wax seals on them, and you'll be able to see what that looks like when we pour. And you can add lace underneath them. I've done that before too. It just, there's a little piece of lace there. Like, we'll try it. Why not? So I'll just move those ones aside. And then I have this little container that I house them in. And yeah, so I have my candle here ready, and this comes in the kit. Can you see that? And it's just this base with the cover, and it has this little spoon. I'm just going to set it on top, because when that heats, I'll put some pellets in there. And I usually use 3, sometimes 4. It just depends on, well, I don't know if it depends on anything, but some of them seem to melt and have more liquid than others do. So we'll do the pellets first, and we'll do a few like that, and then we can do a couple with the regular glue stick, and then add some little ephemera bits inside. I'm wanting to see what that looks like. And so all of these colors came. You see I use some more than others, but they're all pretty colors. And then there's also the white. Hopefully you can see that. They have the white ones, but then they have the clear ones as well. And that's if you have this vibrant color, like say this purple, then you can use this to tone it down. Or you can use the white and make a marble effect. So I'm going to put in some of the purples. I find it hard to use the tongs when I can just as easily use my fingers mostly. But when you can't, these come in handy. And I'm going to add 1 white one. So I put 3 purples and a white. There's no science to it. That's all I'm saying. There's no there's no rules, I guess. So, and then I have some toothpicks, and that's just to help. Let's see if I move it over here. It's just to help mix them and help them to dissolve. So I hope you're all doing good. I'm doing pretty good. The sun finally decided to come out this evening. It's Thursday for me. You'll see this on Friday morning. And I also have a couple of little shares as well. I received some happy mail today from my friend Lenore, sorry. Sorry, Lenore. And then I had made something that I'd like to share with you as well. Okay, so that's mixed, and this is just one of those non-stick cooking mats. I took everything else away because we're working with heat. And I'm going to put it right on my lace. Just let it drip. You have, you know, a little bit of time before it starts to set, but I'm just going to put it in the middle, and then you just let it sit. So then I have my paper towel ready. Thought I had a piece ready. But to clean it out, and just make sure you don't touch. It's boiling hot, all those areas. So I'm just going to put it back. I won't clean it out yet. And I don't mind that the colors sort of go into each other. I like that look. I'm going to grab a couple of the gold. We're just having a play, trying different things, and that's what it's about, right? We have to experiment. And I just put one of the white ones in there. And then I'll use this thinner fabric too. And then there you go. It's stuck right on there. And it doesn't stick to here, and it didn't stick to here because it's cold. So that's cute. So just set it aside. Grab my toothpick. I'll just use this one. Yep, and just move it around. So purple will be in there, and the gold will be in there, and then also the white to just kind of tone it down. But it's a lovely color. It just looks like gold chocolate. You can use paper clip to do this. You can use a popsicle stick. You can use whatever you'd like to help it. But then I'm just going to pour it out onto here. And sometimes they become a funky shape. I mean, I suppose I should have gone around it, but I didn't do it. So this one's going to be a wonky one. And honestly, I'm okay with that. So then I'm just going to take my paper towel and put it in here and give it a wipe. Sometimes I accidentally touch the sides and I can sure feel it, but the hazards of doing this kind of stuff. And there we go. It's kind of wonky, but it's pretty. And so then with these pens, I'll use the silver one on the purple. Let's just see what that looks like. I haven't played around with the pens much. So then all we do is we just go over the surface of our image. And then you can go around the outside if you want. And it's just to add another element of pretty to your waxes. And go around the outside. And there we go. I don't know if you can see the silver on there. I'm not sure what you can see, but yeah, it looks quite pretty. Let's do the silver on this one too. It might stand out a little more as well. And I just kind of hold the lace because that's what's moving. I won't go around the edges, but I'll just highlight the rows. And there you go. But if you have other metallic markers, play around with those as well, because you might get, well, you will get different effects no mite about it. Let's do a couple more with the beads, and then we can try the hot glue. So what color should I use? How about this bright green? And if I remember correctly, I had to use 4 with this one because there wasn't much when it liquefied. So I'm going to add the 4. I won't add a white one to it this time. We'll keep it nice and vibrant. And then this can go back on here. And you can interchange them. Like there's different things here. I have a snowman, leaves on a big huge flower. Maybe I'll use that one. And these just curve, they just twist off just like that. And they have this little thread there that you put them on. And I'll just add this one. It just twists on. We'll see what that looks like. And then I have a box. One of the handles came in this with some of the seals on there as well. And just grab this. It's a very bright green. There we go. So it's a different kind of video today, but it's fun to learn new things, and so I'm happy. All right, so we're just gonna make a seal. This time I'll just do it in a circular motion, and I guess that just brings it out a little wider than just doing it in one spot. And then I'm going to add the seal and just let it sit. All right, leave the green in there, and I'll use this other green, and this darker green will tone down that brightness that's left in there. So I think 4 is the magic number. Seems to be anyway with these ones. So let's take that off. And there you go. Cute. That's a very cute flower. All right. We'll use that one again. And I'm just gonna grab some, I have some of this lacy kind of trim. It's from Walmart. No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's from Dollarama. But we're going to just cut a piece off, and then we'll use it with one of our, I just brought over a couple of tags so we can put some of these on there as well. This green is so rich in color. It looks almost marbled. But that ribbon is too thick to make an actual bow. There we go. That looks lovely. All right, so we're just going to do another one like this. Yeah, 4 seems to be a really good number. But I mean, you have to experiment with the amounts and with putting different colors together. I think my desk is a little slanted. It slid the other way. I'm just checking for some different ribbon here. Just some thin stuff so I could show you. I just have a little piece of ribbon here that I'm going to show you with one of the seals. Just do a, just like that. And I'm just going to add a touch of glue stick. We'll see if the glue stick works. And really it's just to hold it in place for a second. I'm just going to crisscross it over just like that. And I know the tail of it is really long, but whoop, stuck to my finger. But it can be cut down. I'm just grabbing a piece of napkin here. I better have one at the ready. And then it's very easy to clean up. Just like that. Don't want to get too ahead of myself. There we go. And so there we have the green one. Isn't that gorgeous? Like the image comes out beautifully. All right, so there I have my ribbon. And it's a multitude of colors, like there's greens and oranges and pinks, white. So let's choose the bright pink one, shall we? So what I'll do is I will add 3 of the pink, and then I'll pop in 1 of the clear ones, and we'll see if it lightens it up at all. And we're going to use our bow as a base to put it on. And so yeah, if you don't have these, I mean, the hot wax, well, we're going to see if the hot wax is going to work. I have a feeling it will, but I've just never done it before, so it'll be a good experiment. I think maybe my candle is getting low. I do have some extras here, and these are just these small tea lights, and they fit underneath quite nice. So it's still working, but it seems to be taking a minute. There we go. Hopefully it'll last until we get through this one, and then we'll move on to the glue gun. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. And I'm going to come around. Just like that. It might be wonky, but we'll try the little rose. There we go. We'll try that. See what it looks like. And I'm just going to wipe this out. Oh, sorry if you can hear the noise. That's okay. It's getting to be later in the afternoon here, so I'm just going to blow out my candle. Just like that. And we'll just set it aside. And then this one should be ready. So there we go. So, and it's right on there, and it's a rose, and it's very pretty. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm just going to snip the sides. And there we go. It's a huge loop, but it's cute. So I'll just set that there. And then I have my glue guns here. So let me just move that just to give myself a little bit of extra room. All right, and I won't need these for the moment, so I'm just going to move them over. All right, so I have, these are the little Tim Holtz snippet pieces, but they are tiny bits. And I also have some little flowers, but we're gonna try a few little things here. And why not? This is all experimenting. And then I have all these tiny little, you can, if you have the little punches of hearts, little tiny punches of whatever, grab those and just have a play. Oh, there's a little pointing finger. I mean, let's try. Don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it anyway. Okay, so glue gun. Let's try just a basic circle. And then I do need my wax stamps. For some reason I was thinking I didn't, but I'm thinking that I do, for it to do what I want it to do. And that's provided there's glue in my glue gun. And then take my flower and I'm going to put it on there. Gotta see, right? We have to experiment. That's the only way we learn, is if we experiment with different things. So that's the idea. Oh, that's gonna take a little longer. See, that one did not work out. So, well, let's try it again with this one. And just let that get cold. All right, so it's a little bit wonky and it's still warm and it needs time to get to set anyway. So that's all right, but you see the flower on top and there's the little thing inside. Let's try it again. I don't want to call it a failure until I've tried it a few times, right? So let's just put that there. And I'm going to add another one. This is a tree. Put the tree there as well. All right, so I've added more glue to it because, you know, that's how it happens. All right, so here we go. And I'm not sure how much is needed to go on here. I have absolutely no idea. But this is cold, so I'm going to add it there just like that. And it's not completely rounded, but you know, it's okay. And then this one, we can just, while that's setting, let's just have a play with this. This is the blue. This one's very hard to come out. And it's probably way too much, but we'll just set that there and try it. This, I don't think is a very good idea, but okay, let's check this one out. And there we go. It's just the wax and it has the hand inside, but I mean, if you could do just a plain wax seal, I don't have one that's just a circle, and then put flowers inside, that would be very pretty. Let's see what this one looks like. And then that one, you can't really tell that it's a flower, but you can see it. So I'm just going to grab my silver marker here and let's check it out. Oh yes, so your metallic markers will bring it out. So that is so much better. What do you think? Hopefully you can see that, but the silver really brings it out. So that, I wonder then, if I put the gold on this, yeah, then you can't really see what's in there. So if you have a seal that's just plain, that would be perfect to use. But because I don't, then you can't really see anything that you put underneath. But let me try this, because this is a fabric one. I don't think I have anything that is, yeah, this one's a heart, and I don't know, I think that wouldn't be very good, but let's just do this, and I'm trying to go into a circle just to help the shape. I didn't have that one on there, so here's the tree. I'm not even going to use the holder for it. I'm just going to add it right there just to see. So these won't work. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is look for one of these that are just a circle or even a letter, which I don't have that. But so that's an idea. But I mean, it's an experiment. I had fun experimenting with it. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully it gave you some ideas, because yeah, so this one, not so much. This one is good. And then this one, you know there's something behind there, but you can't really tell what it is. So, and then we have our bow, and we have our 2 flowers there, and then these 2 are with ribbon. And I just realized that that metallic is still wet. It just came off on my finger. All right, oh, that one came off nice. And it's a tree. I don't know if you can tell, but it doesn't give it a very clear image when you use the plain hot wax, or hot glue, sorry, not wax, it's glue. So yeah, so there's a few things like that. And then I just have a tag here. Oop. Just move these over for a second. And you can add your wax glue, your wax stamp right to your project, or you can do this and then just add it on. You see, you can just add them on. I think this green is quite lovely with that. So I'm just going to grab a piece of this fabric. So you can decide how you're going to put your seal onto whatever it is you're working on. I'm just going to snip a little piece of this off. I don't know if this will fray. Oh, it does. Nice. And then it makes a mess. That's okay. So then that can go here. And because I have my hot glue waiting, I'm just going to do that. And then this can get crinkled up on it, just like that. And then that can go right there, just like that, or it can come off of it a little bit, which, oh, that looks kind of cute. I wonder if I'm going to try. Last time I tried this with the hot glue, it melted my project. Like, it melted the whole seal when I tried it, but oh, it worked. It's a little warm right there, so I'm not gonna play around with it. But then there you go. You have that on your tag. And if you wanted to do it right on a project, look, I did one of these cards. Let's just do that. We'll do one. I have a couple on here. I've got the tree and the heart. Oh, let's use the heart. So I'm just going to add it right to my project. And let's hope it stays on. I didn't realize I probably should have added it, put some fabric down on it or something. All right, so I'm going to leave it there just for a minute, and then and that'll be good. I'm just wondering if it'll stay down for me or if it's gonna come up. Oh, it stayed. And we can't see it. So let's add the gold to it instead of the silver, and then the heart will be outlined. Cute. I just have to remember not to touch it. And so there it is. I really hope you saw that. Oh boy. Won't be good if you didn't. So there's the heart on there with the gold. Very pretty. I suppose I could have put it on the lace that was there, but that's all right. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully it made sense to you. Maybe I should just do one more because I don't know if you saw that or not. I have a feeling I was off. So this is just one of our collaged pieces that I made in the coloring book. So I'm going to just do that again. And I'm going to put it right here. Just like that. And then I'll add the heart again. Nope, that's the tree. So here's the heart. The glue bubbles up. So that will just leave it there for a second. And then I'm thinking you're able to see that one. So I apologize if you didn't see that first one. But sometimes I can't tell if it's off camera or not. Especially when I have just a little working space. Just about ready. It does take a little longer to harden with the glue than it does with the wax. There we go. Oh, I think the heart was sideways. I didn't check. But that's all right. It's all pretty. And then we have the music page in behind as well, which gives it an added look. There we go. So there we go. And that's the heart with the gold. It sure brings out the loveliness of the stamps when you use that, when you use the metallic. Okay, so that's what we have. We've got a wax seal there. That's with the hot glue, sorry. And then these three little lovelies, and then we have our pieces that we experimented with and the wax seals that we made. So yeah, this was the only one that I was disappointed in, but it happens, right? It's all an experiment. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. So let me just move this quickly because I'd really like to show you my happy mail from Lenore. There we go. I just cut the side off. Sorry, Lenore, I don't want your address on there. Just move these out of the way. I don't want to burn myself. That would probably happen. There we go. Just tissue paper to use. Lovely. All right. Oh my goodness, Lenore. Oh, this one I don't think I want to see. That's for the tag. I have a tag giveaway, or no, sorry. I have a giveaway on my channel, and for an extra entry, you just send me a tag, and you get your name put in twice. So, oh, some beautiful tickets. So that's why I didn't want to look at that yet, because they're starting to come in now. Oh, look at this, Lenore. This is beautiful. We made this on a video the other day with the lace and the book pages, and she has sewn all around it. That is gorgeous. Love your topper. So pretty. And then some just little goodies inside. Oh, I love these guys. Little cabinet cards. Look at those. So sweet. I'll be making use of those for sure. So cute. Just darling. All right. And there we go. Yeah, I didn't want to look at the tag, but we'll see all the tags in the coming weeks. We'll show them. All right. Thank you so much, Lenore. That is so lovely. It's going to go right into my journal that I've been filling, and I'm taking the tag and I'm putting it into my box for next week, and then we'll do a little show and tell with the few that I have at the moment. Okay, thanks so much everyone for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you, Lenore, for the happy mail. I love it. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Let's bring these things back because this is what we had created today. Thank you to everyone who subscribes. Thank you for liking and commenting. And if you haven't seen the giveaway video yet, I will link it below so you can go check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun, so I really hope that you participate. It's just going to be some fun. Okay, take care. God bless. Bye for now.